Hey guys, so today I will show you the technique how to do about business strategy game in here. So the first thing that is about compensation and the training. For the first one about the base wage, you need to make sure that you need to adjust about 1 or 2% in here. So because if you pay more wage, the worker they will have more productivity. That's why we need to adjust about a little bit about 1 or 2% in here. The next one, incentive pay. You can put about somewhere $1 or $2 in here. So I just select about $1. About fringe benefits, I think we need to select about number 0 in here because if you buy more, this one, the earning per share they will reduce, for example. Because we need to pay more money for the worker, that's why earning per share for investor they will reduce. So in this situation, I will put number 0 in here. And that's it for fringe benefits. The next one about the best practice training. For me, I need to set up about 7,000. Sometimes you can put about 7,500. That's the okay. Because this one, you put more training for the worker. So you can get more productivity for the worker in here. Similar for this one. The next one, we need to put 40 to 1. 40 to 1 in here. And a supervisor compensation, you need to set up about 0 to 1% in here, like this. So that means we can increase more productivity. Now we go to the next one that is about branded production. For this one, we need to make sure that we increase for superior materials in here. For me, I will set up about 50%. This one is about a little bit more. That's about 54% because the price in Asia Pacific is cheaper than North America. So that means we need to focus more Asia Pacific and Latin America in here. So this one is cheaper than this one in here. Now, number of the models, I will reduce a little bit and increase this one in here. So this is about we need to focus. And this one we can set up about 52 or 50 somewhere in here. And I will set up about 52 in here. So for this one, I will set the highest one is about 5 and number 5 in here to increase more quality of the product. And for this one, we need to make sure that we can use the arrow. We can go up and go down like this. So make sure that you look on the number in this one when you increase or decrease in here. So if you reduce a lot, they will reduce earning per share because we reduce about manufacture in here. So that's why we need to increase. So like this, you can get the maximum is about 5,400 in here. And the next one, we need to go to production facilities. For this one, I will recommend to select about the option B and the option 8. So in the early year, we need to select about option B and we need to select about yes in here. And the next year, we need to select about option 8 because they will reduce about the setup cost and reduce the reject rate. So that means we can increase more productivity in here. So on the first year, we can put about 250 in here. So because we want to increase more productivity, so that's why we need to purchase more production equipment. So that means we can produce more in here. This is the first year you need to set up like this. And option B, we need to select first. About this one, we need to distribute about the pair instead. So for me, I will put for this one in North America, and this one should set up to about Asia here. Most of them I will put on the value for Asia, and North America will go to North America. So that's why we need to put about 3,464, something like this. And this one Asia would go to Asia, something like this. I just made to make sure you understand. So because we want to create the product in this location and transfer to that location too. So that's it. About this one, we need to adjust about retail price in here. For example, if I go up, we can see that earning per share they will increase too. If I go down too much, they will reduce too. To make sure that we adjust a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 here. That means we increase by 1 or 2, similar for this one and this one. Make sure that when you adjust the retail price, you need to make sure they will increase or decrease in here. Okay, I just do for just example. So make sure that when you increase more retail price, they will change about the total net revenues, total net profit, and ending cash in here. So for this one about competitive assumption, we need to make sure that if we change more, they will increase this one more too. If we reduce, and they will reduce earning per share too. So that's why when you change about retail price, make sure they should be bigger than the price we set up in here. For example, if we put about 74, that means we need to set up more than 74 in here. That's it. I just put for example. About this one, we need to change for wholesale price too. If we reduce too much, they will reduce earning per share and in cash net profit too. Because we reduce the price, so that means the revenue they will change. Similar for this one. Make sure you need to make sure that when you increase or decrease, if they got increase like this, for example, I will go down. So if we increase like this, they will go to increase for return on equity. If you see that 21.8 is the highest one, if we increase more, they will reduce. That's the maximum we need to stop. Similar for this one. So we stop at this one like this. So for this one, we need to change the wholesale too. So they will increase about this one for you in here. And that's why we need to check about the wholesale price competitive assumption. So that's why we can increase about earning per share, return on equity in here. And this is the technique how to get the high score to BSG. This is the end. Thank you for watching.